I am very, very concerned about the safety of the students that Eric Yee has threatened. Not only has he made extremely specific threats about what he wants to do to the kids and killing them, not only that, he also has access to really dangerous firearms. Not just typical firearms, really dangerous ones. How was his bail brought down from $1 million to $100,000? You know, attorneys always try to make their clients look in the best light possible. And when Eric's own attorney calls him a dumb kid, that's really a very terrible sign for the community. I think that there needs to be public protest, there needs to be loud protest about this Eric Yee being out on the street. Now, I'm a person that likes to provide solutions when possible. And my suggestion to the Yee family is to hire me to basically shadow their 16-year-old idiot son. And, I mean, I won't call him an idiot in front of the family, but they should hire me so that at least someone can be there to make sure that he doesn't do anything stupid. If he tries to shoot a kid, I'll knock him out. And it's much better to knock Eric out than to have 45 kids shot to death. This whole thing stinks. It just doesn't smell good. It doesn't look good. This family lives in a nice neighborhood. They don't need to have all of these automatic rifles and all of these firearms. And I think that the family, if they're going to have their son at home right now, they need to have those firearms destroyed. Just completely obliterated. Or sell it to a gun shop now. Don't mix a crazy kid making overt threats like that with firearms. The parents have a right to be concerned. The students have a right to be scared. It's hard enough to be focusing on school and to have everything that teenagers need to worry about, much less worrying that some 16-year-old crazy Asian guy is going to come and mow them down with an assault rifle. I'll put my phone number at the end of this video. I encourage the Yee family to contact me. I have a lot of skills that I can show I have that would put me in a position where at least I can be a line of defense against him hurting any other kids. And like I said, I'll be really nice to Eric. I'll be real gentle with him. Maybe teach him some social skills. But if he puts his hand on a firearm and he points it at a kid, I'm going to knock him out. And that's what you're going to pay me for. It is irresponsible for the court to have lowered the bail to be only 1/10 of what the original bail amount was. So you went from a $1 million bail down to $100,000, so the family only needed to put in $10,000 to get their son out. And the family looks like they have a lot of money. Something just doesn't smell right about this situation. Their son should not have become this crazy with that much resources. If you want to reach me, email me. I encourage the Yee family to get in touch with me so that I can kind of, I don't know, maybe I can be his mentor, but definitely to help protect the kids in the area. So I find the court irresponsible, I find the defense attorney for the Yee family irresponsible, and I find the family irresponsible. Don't have any guns in the house if your son is so crazy like that. And it's not just crazy. When someone actually think something in their head and write something out like that, they should not have any access at all to firearms. And ideally, he really should be in prison or in some kind of mental institution where he can't get out. At least not until you find out what the root of his craziness is. He's psychologically messed up. Like I said, I'm willing to help. I prefer email over the phone. Get in touch with me. I'll see what I can do to help out with this. My last message is to the schools and the parents, and even to the students. If you feel internally, if you have a gut feeling that E is dangerous, that Eric might mow you down with a machine gun, then complain to your teachers, complain to your principals, complain to your parents. And for the school, I have this message. If you look at this situation and you think like I do, that it's very serious and that something doesn't look right, then you need to complain to the police department, to the court, and Maybe even hire your own attorneys. Now, the parents, they need to also make a lot of noise. You have to make a lot of noise to protect your children. I don't know what kind of influence this family has or how good this attorney was to be able to get that serious of a crime reduced to something where you can get him out with $10,000. But there needs to be a lot more action here. And I'm giving you this message. If Eric goes out and then he ends up hurting someone or killing someone, then the responsibility is really on you. Because the parents are the most important protectors for your kids. And if you need to contact me or if you need to get together and come up with something, then do it now. Because this situation, I don't know, there's something about it that really bothers me. And I'm very concerned about the children's safety. The children, the teenagers, the students, the teachers, even law enforcement. Because what do you do when you respond to something and then someone's shooting at you with an automatic machine gun? Everyone's in danger, and more needs to be done.